Hello everyone, welcome back to another live stream. We got lots and lots of bananas in chat today. We have got some bananas from Toby Bennett, XMouse1101. A banana from Jespers, from Singy Bob, from Raxby, Finley Riley, Jens Koki, Toby Bennett again, Chili Penguin. Appreciate all the bananas, peeps. Really do. Really do. Little bit of a slow start to this stream because as the pre-stream music's playing I realised I forgot to put my desk into standing mode, which means I need to raise my monitors as well. Let's do that. Bam. Excellent. Voice isn't quite ready for streaming either. Yeah, and it's going to be a short one today, I'll tell you that now. Because why is it going to be a short one? I got to go do something at 11:15 and... oh, I don't know what it was. I was ready to stream about half an hour ago and it just seemed to take forever to get everything set up. We got a plan, a list of things to do today, peeps. Also, Tango was on here earlier. Is he still on? Tango is on. Iskal left. Tango was on about a glowstone. He wanted to buy a glowstone. I don't really want to make a glowstone, like another shop in the shopping district. I feel like there's enough shops there. But... when someone wants to buy, you want to sell, didn't you? So, I mean, I've been using loads of this stuff lately. Redstone, not got so much more of that. Lots of gunpowder, going to have to bring that back across. Let's have a little flick through these chests. Look at all the sugar. Amazing, so much sugar. Jeez, look at all these potions. Tango says you have chests of them, I assume. Hey, pufferfish, let's make a deal. Oh, he wants pufferfish as well. Shall I set up a pufferfish shop? Sticks, lots of them. We got spider eyes. Oh my goodness me, my voice. And that's actually my leftovers from building, isn't it? We'll take the hardened clay. We'll have that for now. Wow, my voice today isn't quite warming up very well. Assume it in the void says, good morning X, you have played a game called Democracy 3. I would recommend it to you. Yeah, I've played that game. It's a little bit easy. On the easy side, if this is the game I'm thinking of, it's not very challenging, but fun game to play, that's for sure. We got a resubscribe for 16 months in a row from Heikler Werder. That's over a year. Incredible support. Thank you so much, my friend. And Pony Butts has resubscribed for 10 months in a row, saying all of the cat faces, all of them. Pony Butts wants all of your cat faces. Right, we're gonna go drop this off at our base, and then we're gonna start finishing what we did last stream. And I need to get into the groove. I feel well out of it. And we got a resubscribe from our Woven Rainbow for 5 months in a row saying, yay, nearly half a year being part of this awesome community. Yes, the community around this channel has always been pretty amazing. In my opinion, in my completely unbiased opinion, I really like you guys. Not biased in the slightest. Let's put the glowstone over here for now because... I mean, everything's a jumble, it will all get organised. I'm sure we'll do that in a stream at some point. You know I like to organise my chests during a live stream. Ouija Ben has resubscribed for 14 months in a row saying, hello world, hello Ouija Ben. Right, I got 4 things on my list that I want to do today. One of them is probably a bit much for the amount of time that we have. The other ones, though, I'm quite hopeful that we can get done. I feel like the music's a little bit too quiet. Let's turn it off a touch. There we go. Oh, I know what the problem is. Ha! Right, now I can hear it properly. Strangely enough, having my speakers on while I've got headphones, having it come from 2 audio sources, makes it a little fuzzy and a little, like, not as easy to focus on. I don't know how that even makes sense as I'm saying it, but as soon as I turn off my speakers, I can hear it in my headphones better. So lots of people are saying, good morning. The Real Spoon is saying, hey X, better drink some tea for that throat. Good idea. This is probably way too hot. We're going to have to give it a few more minutes. But yeah, really good idea. Also, who was that in chat? Cholmanderp says, prisoner on the loose. Yes, I'm technically a prisoner on the loose, I know. I made this intuitive Nether Hub, right? And I got so much positive feedback from you guys and from other hermits about it. And then, I don't know what it was, like a couple of months ago, I just stopped using it. I stopped going through here, and it really annoys me. Every time I walk up those... steps, I sort of think, why didn't I just, you know, use my intuitive Nether Hub? I made that. Let's do a little bit of tweaking here. Hi. Bam. Bam. The Hermitcraft server is now officially a tiny % better because I changed that. A tiny percentage. Chamanderp says, oh my god! Oh. Johnny Reed says, hi X, I followed you. Thank you for following me, Johnny. Appreciate that. If you follow me, you'll get notified of when I go live, which is like every other day. And we're going to be doing some Hermitcraft streams, that's for sure. That's for sure. I'm in that Hermitcraft mood. Aha, here's the thing. I need brown clay. We didn't... Geez, there's going to be more walking around from me, by the looks of it. Because I didn't think ahead. We needed brown clay. That's the one thing I needed to gather. Also, it gets a little bit laggy in this area, which is kind of disappointing, because it doesn't feel particularly like there's a lot of entities, but I guess there's probably a lot of building and stuff going on in here. I've got some cats in the Purpur shop. I know this... Wow, as soon as I say... Who closed this fence? Someone keeps closing these fence gates. It drives me mad. Someone even... Hello? Someone even put pressure plates down and removed the carpet. It's this one's closed as well. It drives me nuts, man. It's been months. Someone keeps closing them. This one's closed as well. Just leave them open. Oh. Right. Sorry, you can see... You can hear a bit of frustration. What? What the fudge just happened? What the... Did I not kill that creeper? Did I just shoot it and then it blew up any... Oh, jeez! This stream is off to a horrible start. Oh, no. Well, there's slabs. Oh, I am not in the mood for repairing this right now. That's all... Oh, my goodness me. The derping is real. I'm telling you, the derping has begun. How can I not avoid it? I mean... Oh... Barely got on started and we're already derping. Let's see, we need some dark oak stairs, some dark oak wood, some stone bricks. Let's just go grab some dark oak and stone along with the brown clay. Jeez, it's going to be one of those streams. I feel out of it. I feel like I wasn't quite ready to start streaming. I'm in a rush. Now stuff's blowing up. It's all going wrong. And we're getting messages left, right and centre. We got a new subscriber here on the channel. It is JT Smith 90. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. I do appreciate your support. And also a resubscribe for 4 months in a row from Alien Explorer and Avid Nightly for 5 months in a row. Really do appreciate the support, everyone. Hope you're enjoying it. Gus DeBacker says, X, you have nice community. Someone offered me help with my German homework. That's fantastic. Best of luck with doing your homework. And oh no, we've got barely anything left. That's not going to be enough. We're going to have to rummage through these chests as well then. I really do think I've like removed all of my brown clay from these chests. Brown clay, hello. Let's find some more. That's brown wool. No more. Oh, look at that. Oh, look at that. Plentiful amount. Plentiful amount. Right. Now we need the dark oaks. And we also need some stone. What can I put something in my ender chest? Aha. Cool. And then stone is... Oh, that's right. It's over here now. Okay, off we go. Dimitri Stryan says pre-stream music. It was ES... I think it's posthumous. Or... Whenever I read that word, I think Prometheus. It's not what it says. ES Posthumous with the song... Oh, was it Iloba? I forget. I just put on a good song of theirs. They're a really cool group. And Sammy says, X, I missed the Assuminati live streams. That was months ago, dude. That was like... Then they're all on my second channel if you want to watch them. It's a long time ago. Treeleaf says, X, use Mumbo's spoon counter at his base. It counts the number of times he's been a spoon. You just derped now when the creeper blew up, lol. So go press the button on the spoon counter, X. Well, that's Mumbo's thing. I'll leave it alone. What I would like, though, is a derp counter for each stream. But I'll tell you now, because... I don't know, normally I would go, oh, this is a bunch of technical doo-ha, no one's going to care about this. But I'll explain it anyway. I've got a bunch of programs. Some of them can do things like add text to a file, or count down the time. What I want is something where I can press a hotkey on my keyboard. Oh man, when I put little icons on my keyboard, there's going to be a little derp face on it. It's going to add something to this file. It's going to increase the number, right? It goes up by 1, and then that means that my OBS software can look at it and put the derp counter on the screen. But also it needs an animation. The derp face needs to like light up or something. You know, something eventful needs to happen. So It gives a little bit of life to the whole derping thing, right? So yeah, anyway, the end goal will be when I do a derp, all of a sudden a little derp face will appear on the screen, animated, and then like the derp counter goes up. Right, so that looks sort of fixed. We know it's not. It's definitely not fixed. Also, I believe more slabs go up here. So with that stone, we'll craft slabs. Yeah, speaking of wanting to finish up things on the server, I think I'm really going to aim to do that now. I'm going to have to start a list, because here's another thing that would go on that. In fact, I'm making the list right now. I'm opening my list, and I'm adding brown hub shops, because I really want to finish things up. There is a sign for every shop, but not every shop. There's a sign for some of the shops. I think all the shops should have a sign in this building. Yes. Equality for all signs. That's what we want on this server. Okay, where can I... Let's start here. We can hop onto there. Go up here. Almost a staircase. Oh yeah, I put this here so that mobs wouldn't be able to walk off of this. But they can still blow up, I guess. Right, so... Geez, this don't look good, does it? It looks like there's been a fair bit of damage. We have alternating logs going upwards and sideways, and on the sideways ones we have redstone torches. So that means these two here are going to be up all the way. And that one will be up all the way, and then our alternating one here has a torch on top of it. So that's all fixed on the inside. Very nice, that was easy peasy. Lemon squeezy. And let's put that back as well. Jacob Siska says, you should be in jail. I should be, shouldn't I? But I broke out. I hope you don't mind. I thought, you know what? I don't want to stand around in jail today. I want to do a little live stream for the peeps. So I broke out. And hopefully that isn't a problem for all of you watching. Hope you're enjoying it. JG424 is here with a donation saying, filling in for Rocky Avalon today. Rocky does love his donations. JG, appreciate the support, as always. Is Rocky not here today, then? I don't know where Rocky... Rocky's usually always here. Let's have a look. Right, we are missing more things on the outside. If I didn't say it, JG, thank you for your donation, as always, buddy. I get distracted so easily. I feel bad if I forget to say thank you. Okay, and then it's just a cobblestone wall, and then we're done. We can get out of here. We can do the off. Amazing. JPlayMC for Life says, hi X, I just joined. What are you up to? We are repairing damages. Man, I had a little list of things to do today. I've got a feeling it's all going to take me a bit longer than I thought, you know. Always takes a little bit longer than you think. Right, here's another thing that can be on that list in the inside of shops. The Mole Mart is sort of a shop. Hey, look, I got some diamonds I haven't collected up. We just need 6 of those. Oh, by the way, if you look at the bottom right-hand side of your screen, right, let's talk about things. I did some upgrading. Bottom right-hand side of your screen, you will see the name of the song and the artist. It used to just be the artist, so that's pretty cool. X, are you wearing a suit, says Drama King. I am just wearing a shirt and shorts. I never want to wear a suit in my life. I don't like suits. They're very conformist. I don't know. Now why can't I place that there? Like it's saying no when I right click. No, what? Maybe I was actually out of range. Okay, so okay, done. Off we go. Emerald says, what's your favourite season of Hermitcraft? Probably this one. Like honestly, it just feels like each season gets better and better, you know. And it makes sense. We get better at playing Minecraft. We get better at playing together. The game gets updated. There's more things that you can do. It's just sort of makes sense, really, doesn't it? Five Clover says face cam question mark. We're gonna take a break from doing face cam live streams. We've done so many of them lately. I just decided enough's enough with the face cam. Let's just do one without for once. Kago Tom says you remember me. Possibly. There are many people in chat. Lots of different names. Some of them are similar. Blood Salsa says Assumer. I think they meant your skin. You're still wearing a suit, or maybe not. I'm wearing my Doom Guy suit. I mean, that's a different sort of suit. That's a combat suit, you know. That's a fighting zombies and demons suit right there. Jaber Vals says that's not a traitor's filthy ham pie you're eating, is it? This ham pie is alright, actually. Under the persuasion of the Logfather, I would have thrown this pie away, but I've seen the light. The spell's been broken. Let's have a look. I'm going to put 3 blocks there. Okay, so we also, as we're filling this in, it's going to be useful to have another few blocks. I think oak is one of those. Let's go grab our oak. Okay, and we'll put that over here. Wait, what was that sound? Oh, I think it's just a magma cube off in the distance. Right, it's time to have a sip of tea. You guys, where are the tea reminders? Jeez, it's been 16 minutes. Oh, that's delicious. That is delicious. Just Gigolo says, hey X, why did you choose that skin? Because Doom was my other favourite game, and then I chose the Doom Guy skin after I had a few other naff skins, and then Raven's Child remade my skin. Very delicious, very delicious. We're going to need some more tea reminders because I need to drink it while it's nice and hot. So I've had 3 different skins while I've been doing the whole Asuma thing on the YouTube, and the first one was one that I sort of made myself using some sort of skin maker program, and it was pretty bland and boring, you know, but it wasn't one of those super generic ones like that you see lots of players. Oh, I got the wrong wood there. That you see lots of players using. It was at least a little bit custom and unique. And then I changed to Doom Guy because I was like, yeah, Doom's my favourite game and I think the Doom Guy looks cool. And that skin wasn't very great. If you go back and watch my first season of Hermitcraft, I believe it's near the end of the first season of Hermitcraft that we get the new skin from Ravens. And I it didn't look great, and then I decided that we would have a competition and change it, and Ravens made this amazing one. And it's been that one ever since. I don't see any reason to change it, really. It just feels like the perfect skin. Lego says, what is X doing? We're just working on the garden for this Log Fellas or Plot Fellas area. It's no longer the Plot Fellas. We're giving away the plots for free now. However, there's only... False has taken 2, and Beef has... Oh, let's go see if Beef built anything over there yet. Tree Leaf says, X, can you please make a tutorial for OBS? I just downloaded it for Mac, but there are no good tutorials out there. I trust in you to make a good one. Don't deny, please. You're... Okay, right. And yes. Right, so basically, buddy, I've already made a video on my second channel. If you go to it and search OBS, you'll find a guide to recording with specific settings. Okay, Beef hasn't done anything yet. These settings are basically the way I record, and the way I believe is a great way to record with the software. However, it's not a tutorial on how to use it. There are tons of tutorials out there. Sometimes trial and error is the way to learn how to do things. But I'm not going to make a tutorial on it really, because I don't know the ins and outs of that program. If I make a tutorial on Minecraft, I know what I'm talking about. Whereas on OBS, I don't know the ins and outs of everything really. I've got it to work for me, and there's some settings that I've shared with everyone that work really well. Basically, OBS can use what's called transcoding, and most modern computers have built-in transcoders. And what they do is they take the load off your computer, so that when you're doing something like we are right now, which is streaming, like your CPU is not being overloaded, like with work to do. Your transcoder does it. And yeah, that's what that video shows you how to do. It shows you how to do that. By the way, on the top right of my screen, it should show you the upload speed. I didn't really plan on putting that in, but I found out it was something I could do. Just shows you what quality we're streaming the video at. If you watch the video on source, then you can, you know, watch it at whatever the bandwidth is. I think it's like 3 megabytes a second or something. Natino says, what's your favourite enchant for a pickaxe? Probably efficiency 5, so you can speed mine, I'd say. That would be my favourite. Wow, we're almost done on this bit. Let's continue then with... Yes, let's continue with doing this so we can see where we're going. Remember, we're only going to see the bits at the front. And then it goes straight for a while. Oh, actually, we're going to see... On this area, it's a little bit different because it's a bit higher, isn't it? Oh, I made these all into slabs a moment ago. I didn't really need to do that. Silly Asuma. There you go. There's a derp with a derp counter. We got a resubscribe from 16 months in a row for Cedric22 saying, woo woo. I can't quite do that. Keep up the great work, X. Thank you, buddy. Thank you for all of the support. 16 months. That's incredible. A year and 4 months. Amazing. Gaming Master says, hey X, do a witch shop drop, please. That would probably be a good one, because it'll encompass all the things that I can sell from the witch farm. I'm not too interested in setting up more shops at the moment. I just feel like this area has become like very full with things, and I just feel like, you know, the economy's great and there could definitely be room for it, but maybe I'll just, you know, just leave it to other people for now to make more shops and stuff. Who knows, I might change my mind. Spag Bowl says, Derry. What do you mean, Spag Bowl? And Professor Dr. Pug saying derp count too. Thanks for the derp counter there, Dr. Pug, keeping track of the derps. It's not a nice job keeping track of the derps. It's a face palming job. You know, it comes with a lot of palm to face action. Right, I'm gonna have another sip of me delicious tea. And Pony Butts is there with a tea reminder. Thank you, Pony. Who else is on the server, says Justin. This just in, Tango is also on the server. I love that joke. If anyone's watched The Office, they'll know where that joke's from. This just in. Oh, it cracks me up. Such a terrible joke. What do you want for for Minecraft 1.11, says Mustar401. I want those flower pots, man. I was so excited about those. Oh, there's the story. I've already talked about it. So, there are people going around pretending to be fake devs, and somehow I ended up following one. And I made a video about it. And man, some people were really, really rude. You gotta have thick skin when you do YouTube, because like it goes from, hi Sumo, I really like your videos, to, you're an idiot, this is a fake Jeb account. And it's like, oh, I even said it was a fake Jeb account in the video. Anyway, the problem was that I sussed out that the Jeb account was fake, but I didn't realise that the person who retweeted it, who I saw it, who was on my devs list, was also a fake account. I don't know how that happened. It's like, you know, I made a little Twitter thing for following devs, and somehow ended up following a fake one, and it caught me out on that day. And I knew that the Jeb thing was fake, but I thought, has this person seen the idea and just sort of gone, yeah, that's really great, because I saw the idea and I was like, that's fantastic. So yeah, some people were a bit rude, like having a go at me when, you know, like what could I do? I didn't know it was fake. It was all so silly. All so silly. Yeah, enough about that though. X-Zephric says, hi from India, X. Hello from the UFK, we're here in the England. Saying hello to you over there in India. The Anon Steve says, what I want from 1.11... ... Yeah, I didn't actually finish that, did I? I want those flower pots, man. I want those flower pots. That's what I want from 1.11. I don't know. Slabs and stairs? More inventory space? When people ask, there's always more that you can add to this game, so I guess we'll have to wait and see what they're going to add. But man, this thing, it's been a bit of work, but we're getting there now. And it's more of these ones to go in. And then more brown at the bottom. We are possibly going to run out of brown, I think. Mistakes, and we all love you, says Dexifree. I think in the broken English there was a nice message there. I appreciate that. I gasped when I saw those flower pots, says Blood Salsa. I hope that's in a good way, because that's what I was like. I was like, oh, they are amazing. And then they turned out to be completely fake. They're actually from a mod, apparently. Oh, Yusuf MC says, add a toilet. A toilet to Minecraft? No, not interested in that, myself. Don't see the need. Then there'll be endless poop jokes about this game, wouldn't there? Right, do we have more spruce? Spruce? I don't... Oh, do you know what? Nah, actually, I had a bit of an idea, then I realised that wouldn't work. What are these flower pots, says Tumpeister. Now, I would tell you to go check out the video, but I unlisted it because people were angry. Basically... flower pots are like the same colour as hardened clay, and you could dye them and you can make them the same colour as these other blocks. Now I like that because where you have slabs and stairs with other blocks to give you slopes and more options, this is like similar to that. You can get the illusion of a little bit of a slope perhaps. But more so, I think what was cool about them is that they came in different sizes as well, so you could really do a lot with them. Right, there's the spruce. Oh, there's what we want. GG, we got what we need. Say what tea you drink, says Rob Sim. We are drinking some English breakfast today. I guess that one's going to have to go, isn't it? And then it just pops down like that. Very good, we're almost done here. Right, and then it goes back that way. It's not quite enough. That's a bit of an awkward angle right there. There you go. Now we can place those 3, and then it goes up by 1. And guess what, peeps? We're done here. Have no fear, we're done here. Cool. Alright, now we've got to get lots of these leave blocks in it. Actually, no, we wanted to make like another pathway. I feel like the place to do that would be over here somewhere. Yeah, we're going to put one in, and we're going to put it right there. Do we have those stairs? Right, so we need our oak stairs now. Ice King says, I saw the video posted 31 minutes ago. On my main channel, I posted a video announcing this live stream. The video we were talking about is a different one altogether, though. Actually, I think we need that. Yes. Yeah, the video we're talking about is the one about the flower pots. Hey X, do you watch horror movies, says the Real Spoon. Yeah, I love horror movies. They don't scare me anymore. There was a period where I was watching them and they were really scary. And I love that. I think being scared by a movie is great. But then like you watch too many of them, and like I watched Conjuring 2 recently. I really, really enjoyed that, and actually The Conjuring 2 has some really scary scenes in. I sort of don't want to spoil it for anyone, but I do sort of want to talk about it. So I will say, for those of you that have seen it, let's say the main villain, air quotes, the nun. That's not really going to spoil anything. The sequence with the nun in their home, I thought was absolutely brilliant. That was terrifying. But after that, then it all sort of like you get used to the scariness of it, and it doesn't become as scary. I don't know. That's what I'm saying for now. Hopefully that makes sense. So yeah, it starts out being terrifying, and then before you know it, like it doesn't mess with you at all. McCawsome says, yeah, the Conjuring is some really scary stuff. If you're young and new to horror, those movies must be like absolutely terrifying. And I love that. I love watching a movie and being scared out of my wits. Like that's awesome to me. Not for everyone, obviously. Now looks like we run out of grass over here. Another material I didn't really think of bringing. So we kind of need spruce saplings. We kind of need some shears, and we kind of need some grass. So let's just go empty out all of this. If we're to get anything done today, we gotta pop around. So again, I had 3 different jobs on my list. We're half an hour in. If we can round this one up quickly, this is the longer of the 3. So hopefully we'll be able to get the other things done. Darkest Piggy says you should make a recommendation to the other hermits telling everyone to join all of their shops into only one. That would make more space for corporations like the Logfella. The Logfellas ain't a corporation no more. We're the good guys now. We give away free logs. That's why we're the Logfellas. The old Logfellas is dead. Maybe we need a new name, like the Goodfellas. Or the Log Buddies. I don't know. Fixer says, X, you could eat some cooked rabbit. Yeah, we could eat cooked rabbit now. We weren't allowed to eat it before. A felly on there with a tea reminder. Thank you, my friend. Perfect timing. Let's have another sip. Delicious. Sarsor says, hey X, have you thought of doing something with Beef? We were going to record with him the other day and sell him a plot, but the timing didn't quite work out. I'm sure we'll cross paths soon. Crafty Danny says, have you seen Paranormal Activity X? What's X? Oh, are you saying X as in me? Because I've seen like 4 of them, and then they really trailed off downhill, if you know what I mean. But the first time I watched Paranormal Activity, that was one of the scariest movies. And like a lot of people will put that movie down. And if you ain't willing to be scared, if you ain't willing to, like, you know, yeah, of course it's a movie, of course it's fake. Like, just get into what they're trying to, you know, convey with the movie. You'll probably think that's the smelliest movie you've ever seen, which is what a lot of the people thought. I thought it was brilliant. I thought it was like the Blair Witch. It does a lot without showing a lot, you know. The power of suggestion, the power of like what you can't see is always so much better than what you can. Ambiguity is what they call it. Right, we came here for, let's not get this wrong, some iron, some grass, and some spruce leaves. That's it. I remembered everything, I'm pretty sure. Probably forgot something. Hi. One of these chests has grass, do they not? Oh, where's me grass at? There it is. Oh, look at that. Loads of the stuff. And I'm going to sneeze. I'm pretty sure I'm going to sneeze. Oh, I'm going to sneeze. And then the sneeze went away. Lolfish says Blair Witch. Yeah, the guy who decided war on Iraq is a witch. No, not that Blair Witch. Oh, I get it. Ha ha. Yeah. Yeah. The Blair Witch. Whatever. Tony Blair. The Tony Blair Witch. I got a funny story to tell you about the Blair Witch. So, I was a young'un when the Blair Witch came out. And again, this is another movie that some people don't get, don't like, and slate. You see nothing in this movie. It's the power of suggestion. It's the acting. Like, all that they put across without you seeing anything. It lets you build the Blair Witch in your mind. But lucky old me, little X, just a teeny bopper. Not a teeny bopper, but a teenager. I watched a mockumentary, right? That is a fake documentary about the Blair Witch. This is like a piece of promo that they did to further enforce the whole Blair Witch being real thing, right? So I watched a fake documentary confirming the whole Blair Witch thing is real, and then I was so scared by like the idea that the Blair Witch was real. I didn't want to watch it. I was like, no. Anyway, a couple of years later, I'm a bit older, and I was on holiday, and they had Blair Witch on the TV, and yeah, and then I watched it. I was like, I'm going to watch it. I'm going to watch the Blair Witch. And I watched it under the impression that everything I was watching was 100% real. I had no idea it was fake, and it scared the living daylights out of me. I was so shocked and horrified at the ending of it. Because the ending, it just falls flat and, like, just leaves you with a really grim tone to soak in. And oh my days, was that... that was hilarious. Have you seen Texas Chainsaw Massacre, says Sci-Fi? Yeah, I've seen tons of the classic old horrors, the slasher horror type stuff. Yeah, those movies are, to be fair, they're a little bit dated now in terms of how they scare you, but psychologically and in terms of like a thriller, they are still, you know, really good movies. What was someone say? The Destiners says, X, watch at those Wren's heads. Yeah, the Wren's heads are back, aren't they? Have they always been? Am I just used to them being Wren's heads now? Because it's quite hilarious, actually. Right, that'll do. That'll do. There's some leaves for now. And path blocks and leaves and things on the side is what we're doing. Sweet, we're going to need a lot more leaves. Evil Dead, says Peter Mac. Oh, I can't quite read your name. Yeah, Evil Dead is classic. I love number 1 and 2. I think number 3 is a bit off. But yeah, classic movies. Hello, Silk Touch the Grass. There we go. Snaky Eye says, I don't have a clue how the mods keep up with this chat at times. Good work, mods. Absolutely, I ain't got a clue either. They just work their magic, you know. Leave them to it. They know what they're doing. Okay. Grab those leaves there so this path can come out. What I think we'll do is we'll bring it out fairly central. This might actually be a good cause to have another path down over there. Can we squeeze one in over there somewhere? Maybe. We'll see how it goes. We don't really need to have loads of them. Mothery Ackle says, I'm so excited for October. The local haunted house has moved into an old abandoned hospital and I'm excited to check it out and hit some others nearby too. You've got to allow yourself to be scared. Though, to be able to enjoy it. That sounds like some urban exploring, the way that you worded that, to me. But I'm not really into Halloween that much, myself. I don't know, it's a bit... I don't know, really. I don't really have any comments on Halloween. I've just not really thought about that much. The Real Spoon says, hey X, what do you think about the new YouTube rules? I think they're terrible. I've already spoken about that. I think it's... You know, I'll add something to what I said the other day. For those of you that heard my thoughts on it, there's this argument that goes around that Google is, you know, a private company, private corporation. They have the right to do what they want, right? This argument, when it comes up, you know, it's one of those things that are said, and it's like, but do you question it? Do you question it? Because to me, I don't think a corporate entity should have the right to control such a ginormous social platform that has a big impact on society and people, right? Like, I don't think that kind of stuff should be in the control, and I don't think they should have the right to dictate what happens on their platform to that extent. That's just something to leave with you. When you hear that argument, you know, they're a private company, they can do what they want. Think, well, you know, why should something that's so powerful and has such an overwhelming, let's say, presence over people be in the hands of like some private corporation? I think that's a bad thing. I think that's, like, when people use that argument, I feel like, no, you're pointing out what's so terrible about it. It shouldn't be. It should be governed. It should be in the hands of, you know, a democracy, or where people have control over it together and choose what's best for them. I don't know, something like that. To your reminder there from JT Smith. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. There's Iskow. I need to speak to Iskow. Aye. He will say X. There you go. No exclamation mark. There it is, there it is. Right, so let's continue with this pathing bit. IR Kuhl says, well, Google made it, it's theirs. Again, like, think about it a little bit. You know, oh, Google makes a machine that pumps tons of poisonous chemicals into the atmosphere. Well, it's theirs, let them deal with it. You know, that's why we have governments. That's why we have rules and regulations, so to speak, so that corporations can't just do whatever they want, because they would love to just continuously tear oil out of the ground and do things in the most, you know, profitable way, which basically means harming the environment. That's why we have to bring in rules and regulate them. Oh, everyone's correcting me on my spelling of exclamation now. Brilliant. Can't get away with anything, can I? Iskal says, yeah, I'll give it a shot. Awesome. Let's see if he wants me to show him where it is. Someone says spoilers in chat. Did I accidentally show something off? Spoilers? You need more leaves. Scar Shop, says the Jigger Jagger. Yes, except, well, we'll see what the prices are, because I think with leaves you'd have to drive a decent bargain because it's so easy to obtain them. Ugh! Oh no! No! There go me path blocks, peeps. They've been destroyed. It's no good, it's no good. By the way, 1,700 people tuning in to watch you today. I want to say thank you all for tuning in. Hope you're having a good Sunday morning or Saturday evening or Sunday evening if you're in Australia, is it? I don't know. I don't know my time zones very well. And of course, be sure to hit that follow button if you like what you see. You want to get notified when I stream. We stream here every other day on Twitch. Doing a lot of Minecraft, I guess, at the moment again. What do you think of black metal and that stuff, says Cyberfighters? Black metal is one of my favourite forms of music. If you just go to my blog post, you'll find out my thoughts and opinions on some of that stuff. Snus Blobbyist says, really going into politics there, X. I don't agree with you at all, but I respect your opinion. I would ask, however, if we could tone down the politics or kind of ruin the mood, at least for me. That's absolutely up to you. It happens every time. Any time I get sent there, people start moaning about it. I know people don't like it, but I just felt like I wanted to say what I wanted to say. It's been on my mind. Let's yeah, wait. Why do I need to go into a crafting bench? I don't know. I think I was going to do something different there, and now I'm doing this. Nitino says I will come back in 10 minutes. Well, I'll still be here in 10 minutes, buddy. You're welcome to come back. Did Iskal reply? No, he didn't. Let's remind him. Aye. There we go. X, watch Mumbo's videos. They are a scary movie. What? X Pro Hunter says. I don't know what the joke is there. I feel like I'm missing something. I'm missing the punchline. Yeah, man, it's a classic. Oh, okay, good. That works. That works for me. We can chop this tree down later. Do you know what? I got wings. Watching your latest episode, I think you know where. Oh, he knows where he's building then, by the looks of it. Tea reminder there from Hunter Pro 5. I like this. I like this. We're drinking the tea before it goes cold today. Emscow says, Asuma, would you please consider reading whispers? SD was sending you for the past 30 minutes. I can't see whispers. That's a good point. Is Autumn in chat? That's one thing we haven't figured out yet. Let me go have a look. Nicholas says, personally, I like the talk of politics. It's interesting to hear other people's view on a topic. Yeah, I always like it. Look, some people are really engaged in this stuff. Some people are not. I'll have to, you know, you have to respect other people. But I guess when people say they don't want to like talk about this other stuff, then it can be a little bit disheartening sometimes because you feel like you're talking about something important. But I've noticed there's times where I don't care about it as well. There's times where like, man, I can't like listen to this right now. But that's not very often for me, so I guess other people must feel like that more often. Whereas me, it's like whenever someone talks in about something like big and important, I perk up and I listen. That's just like my natural reaction. Iskal says, do you want all sandstone to be gone? The tree is going to be big, man. Oh, this is going to be interesting. Keep path, but everything inside must go. Brilliant. Right, I need to go do something. I'm glad I remembered. In my head I was like, oh, I'm going to forget something. What has the Stellium been whispering me? Okay. You'd have to bear with me, peeps. I'm doing a check over chat. Stellium, if you could send me something now, I would see it. Oh, we got a noise in my ear. Let's check that out. We got a donation here from the Emperor of Owls. I love that name, the Emperor of Owls. That is cool. Owls are awesome, by the way. I do like owls. Very majestic looking creature. Saying, X, hi X, I have two questions. One, would you like for Hermitcraft 4 and Never City? Like now, but all is the never. All is in the never. 2, MC 1.11, would you like to see more pets like owls, birds, etc.? Stray, some, and sorry for my English. Al greets you. I love the broken English, man. It's all good. I understand your message and appreciate the donation. Thank you for your support to the channel and what I do here. To answer your questions, number one, I don't think I would like Hermitcraft to be Nether only, but the idea of a Nether City is a really nice project. I feel like at some point we should come together and go, let's go build something in the Nether. And you know, as a group, we've already got like plans for things we want to do further down the line. Like everyone's thinking, you know, because we've got a lot of long game players on here now. Like once you built all your farms, what can we go do? What can we go do in the world? We've got ideas. We've got lots of ideas that keep us busy for a long time. I feel like a Nether City, a Nether project could actually be something that works really well for everyone. You know, we all go to the Nether and build together. As for question number 2, I would like to see more creatures in this game. I don't think I'd like to see animals from the real world. I'd like to see more quirky stuff, like things that they've designed themselves. I really love the creeper, and I realised that the creeper is... There's not a lot that are like exclusively Minecraft, but if you think about the Nether... But let's go for it actually. Creepers, slimes, magma cubes, zombie pigmen, and ghasts, and blazes are all really fantastic. I love that they're unique, and I wish they would design more unique stuff. The Guardian, for example, obviously based on, you know, a fish to some extent, a sea creature, but, you know, really cool. Also, Tango Tech is here in chat. Tango, hey buddy, he's on the stream. Tango, it's past your bedtime, young man. I'm joking. Whenever I'm on and Tango's on, I usually tell him to go to sleep, because I know that he's up late working on Hermitcraft episodes for you guys. Yeah, Tango... I think there was something I was going to say to you earlier, but I've forgotten what it is. Oh no, yeah, you messaged me about pufferfish. Let's go find... Oh, wait a minute. No, I might be able to find some pufferfish for Tango. Let's just finish placing all of our leaf blocks. I think we've finished placing all of the grass for paths. So now we're just going to fill in the rest of this area with what we've got, and then we'll go sort stuff out for Tango. Tango says rendering, then sleeping. Awesome. Awesome. Enjoy your sleep, buddy. Have a lay in. Have a lay in. Enjoy that rest. I value my sleep ever so much. Since I've moved out though, like sleep has been golden. I feel so much more energized and healthier lately because my sleep is so very peaceful. And one of the things that I've done, because I don't just live out of one room now, I don't have any electronics in my room. I have no TV in there, and it really helps separate your sleep from everything else. Like, you're not sitting on your bed to watch TV. There's no electronics or, like, you know, stuff like that to distract you before you sleep. It's all just your sleep zone. And I use something called Sleep as Android, and what it does is it wakes you up when you're not in a deep sleep cycle. And boy oh boy does that really help, because most of the time when my alarm comes on, it feels like I'm already awake, and that's because my body's just gently resting. It's not in a deep sleep. Whereas before using that, sometimes my alarm would go off and I'd wake up like, oh my god, like what is going on? Like, alarm, not now, let me sleep. And all it takes is for you to come out of one of those cycles, and you know, if it hits you at that time, it's much better. Marlon Till says, Assumer, I've been watching you for a long time, and I know part of your views on society and politics. I understand your thoughts on these subjects, but I disagree with you. Here in Brazil, if you have trust that much in government, you'll end up having a bad time. Democracy here is that God failed. Plus, I love listening to you talk about politics. I feel like you've got the wrong idea about me. I am one for advocating a lack of trust in government. I believe you need governments, but most of them are pretty corrupt, to be fair, is how I see it. I'm quite aware of how bad things can be in your country and countries in those areas as well. Yeah, there's a lot of fake democracies, that's for sure. But people don't want me to talk about this today, so I can't go into detail. But I think maybe you've caught like the wrong side of my opinions there, because yeah, I don't advocate a lot of trust in government. But it is the system that needs to work. Also, I never got that message from Estelle, did I? Oh my goodness me, this is so difficult. I've got my chat open on the other screen and I didn't catch it. There it is, there it is. Please, at the beginning of the stream. Oh, okay. There's nothing. All I've got is a list of things that I wanted to do. That's it. Like, it's not a big deal or anything. Okay, right, now I need to reconfigure and recombobulate my other screens so I can see all my messages and my whatsits and my doodahs. Also, I believe Cubfan might be in chat. Someone's saying hey to Cubfan. Hey, buddy. Welcome to the stream. Iskal might be over there working. No, he hasn't gone there yet. I can see where the wheat is, though. Let's have a look. Oh, Iskal, you need logs. Why did we come back here? Oh, I remember why. Jeez, I'm so bad at remembering stuff. Let's go down here. T reminders in chat from Tree Leaf. Thank you, buddy. Oh, delicious, delicious. Minion Pie says, X, how much are you going to charge beef for the plot? Or are you guys turned good now? Will it be free? Yeah, the plot's free for beef. Plot fellas ain't a thing. That's just some land that you can build on now. Jur says, pufferfish for tango. Well remembered, my friend. Antonis says, assume I have a suggestion for the stream UI, which means user interface. Why don't you put the uptime of the stream next to the upload bandwidth? It will reduce the chat spam of people typing uptime. Yes, it would. And yeah, that's a really good reason to do it. It's funny you mentioned that, because I almost did. I can choose one or the other. I almost did that, and then I thought, actually, no, we'll just do bandwidth for now. I've come to the wrong place, peeps. I've done a derp. Derp faces in chat. It's another one. We definitely need a derp counter. I'm not paying attention. I'm reading my chat. I'm checking it twice, and I've come down here. We've gone the wrong way. Let's go back there. Blood Salsa says, I love the social and political discourse. It kind of makes your streams feel different. Yeah, this is the thing. It's a love-hate. Like, there's a half and half about it. Like, if I started going, you know, talking about that stuff, people would tune out. I can see the numbers drop. They don't drop terribly. It seems actually more like, you know, 3/4 of people like it. Thanks for all the derp faces, peeps. Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Just reminding me I'm a derp. But yeah, but there are some people that definitely don't like it. I think maybe what would be interesting to do is to, like, decide, right, every now and then we will do a stream and we'll call it a so-and-so stream and just talk about that sort of stuff. You guys can ask questions. Maybe there's a topic of relevance. Right, we came here for pufferfish. Oh, there's a load of pufferfish. There's a lot of pufferfish. Here's some more. There's some more. I had some plans for these pufferfish. I kind of forgot what they were. I kept loads of them already, and I was saving them for something. Okay, yeah, taking the items out of the hoppers. Yeah, that kind of makes sense, because I did some stuff over here where I made a thumbnail. Some of you might recognise the arrangement of items there. I made a thumbnail for a video. Looks like that's all we've got. Let's give two of these stacks to Tango. And this is the way back up. We got a donation here, noise in the ear from Graceful, saying, "Hey X, would you mind shouting out the wonderful XVS server?" I can shout out the wonderful XVS server. Peeps, if you want to play on a wonderful Plot World community. Oh, that's always crazy, that right there. This is the place right here. play.asumavoid.com. There is a wonderful community of people there playing on a Plot World together. You can go do some creative building with some fellow Minecrafters and have a good time. B. Javan Hoovel, wow, I can't say your name, says, "How do you make diamonds that your shop is free?" How do you make diamonds that your shop is free? How do I make diamonds? Come on now, I get out my pick, I go down, do a little bit of branch mining. Have you played Minecraft before? I'm pulling your leg. Yeah, just mine them if I need them. Sloth Twitch says, "Hey X, why don't you make an animal drop shop? You should use your AFK animal farm for that." I'm Glitch. Yeah, the AFK animal farm, you have to go a long way to get stuff. I haven't run out of leather yet, so I haven't had a reason to use it. I think the deal is, if you're going to build farms like this, it's probably best to get them all in one spot. Like if you could have a bone meal farm next to that, and another thing is the journey. If you're going to farm lots of stuff, you have to make lots of trips to move it around, so it's convenience really. I'll pop across the hub for the witch farm, and there's a way over here to get to the blaze farm. So some stuff feels quite close. I guess because it's so far away, it just feels like a bit of a pain. Mr. King says, "Are you standing or sitting up?" I am standing up, my friend. And Johnny Reed says, "X, I love your videos." Thank you, dude. I'm glad you like them. Thanks for letting me know. Gurtav says, "Are all of the shops free now?" Not all of them. I will start making some more of them free. I'm waiting for our next Hermitcraft meeting. I'll tell you guys, because it's not like we need to keep this a secret or anything. You know, there's more plans further down the line. One of the things we need to do is finish up the White District, because we all sort of jumped on it and started it, and it's a little bit unfinished. The other thing is one of the districts has been neglected quite a lot. I think the shops took away from the public farming, and I personally would like to go into that area and build some stuff like Cubfan did. He built a netherwart farm over there. Oh yeah, wait, Tango, come back! We got your pufferfish! Oh, we'll have to drop that off for him somewhere. Oh, I know where we'll drop it off. We'll drop it off at Tango Tonics. I'll probably do that later on in a video. I'm going to be recording a video for Tuesday today, so there's like a lot of the stuff that I'm doing now is getting prepared for that. By the way, we're approaching an hour and I'm still doing the first job, which I thought would take about 30 minutes. It's amazing how long it takes to do stuff in this game. It really is. But anyway, the idea was to give some love to the public farms district, and I think what I'll probably do is go over there and build a purpur farm at some point, because I've dismantled my temporary one and eventually I'm going to run out of stock, but it's not particularly like popular, so if there were one shop to shut down in favour of community resources, it would be the purpur shop, because it's not really you know, worth having around, to be fair. And you know how when you repair tools, right, when you repair tools they give you a little bit of extra durability? You should do that before every tool breaks if you're using shears, I guess. Right? Like, why would you not do that? You get more uses. For free! It's friggin' Temtonics, says Resanchia. I think you'll find it's Tectonics or Tango Tonics, but I don't think it's Temtonics or Temptations. Tom Verhulst 21 has resubscribed for 4 months in a row. Thank you for resubscribing, my friend. I hope you're enjoying the streams, having a good time. Golden Miru says, "It's Tectonics. You said Tango Tonics. How could you get it wrong? Wow, Asuma." I'm joking, says Golden Miru. Oh, yeah, some people say that though, and it's hard to tell that they're joking, you know. It's all like, "Oh, it's this one, you idiot." Anyway. Is this in subscriber only mode, says Ice King. Unless you're a subscriber, I'd say it's not. It's play.asumavoid.com, says Sean Lim. Yep, that is... Did I say it wrong? Did I say it wrong a moment ago? The Emperor of Owls says, Asuma, why do you put donations on 18 plus? I'm 19, but why you put it at that way? I personally feel like you need to be a little bit older to understand the value of money. And especially when you're young, you don't have a lot of money. So I feel like you don't need to give that money to me. Like, I'm doing okay, don't worry about it. If you want to help out and support, that's amazing. But especially for young people, I'm just a little bit concerned that it takes a while to learn the value of money. It's not until you have to start paying for a lot of stuff yourself. Because when you're young, your parents pay for a lot of things. And I guess stuff that you want becomes more like, oh, I want that. And then you get a bit older, you have to start paying bills. And it's not like, oh, I want that. It's like, can I afford this? And then you learn the value of money. And you learn how to save money and look after it. And... you know, invest or create savings, etc. And then you realise where you spend money, and it's not actually worth what you're spending. So it's like it's for older people to, you know, yeah. I just trying to avoid that, if that makes sense, you know. And Ashlop says almost 2,000 viewers loving the stream. The 2,000 people keep tuning in. Welcome, peeps. I have to go early today. I don't want to go early. We've got so much stuff to do. Maybe what I'll do is send a text and see if I can do this later. Actually, you guys don't mind if I send a text, do you? I don't like to do this in a stream, but it would mean we could stream a little bit longer. Let's... boopity boop. Oh, yep. So my phone has autocorrect on it, and it can be awful. Right, there we go. Send that. Let's see if we get a text back. Right, good. We might be able to stream a little bit longer if I get a message back. Or it could be a message back saying no. No, Asuma, stop streaming. Anyway, oh, what was I going to say? I got autocorrect on my phone, right? When I type I, it corrects it to you, and I'm like, oh my god, stop doing that. And there's some other ones it does as well. Like, I've typed in words that are spelt correctly, and it auto-corrects it to something different. I'm like, what are you doing, phone? What are you doing? Kago Tom says, show Tango's Iron Farm. I think everyone's seen the Iron Farm by now. Wow, I did not really think that through, did I? We got to get a lot more than that. Jeez. And we got... right. Yes. We're now listening to Lord Leviticus and Orang's split album, and I noticed it just makes a hash of the bottom right of the screen because it's such a big, like, a load of text to put down there. The music. I'm talking about the music and the text on the screen. Did that make sense? Probably not. Probably being a derp again. That's why I don't use autocorrect, says Bertie J. Yeah, I don't know how to turn it off. I need to, like, poke around and figure out how to do that because it's ridiculous. What's he doing, says Leon? We're still working on this. Man, I had other plans for this stream. We'll get to it soon. Maybe I should just leave this one, actually. Yeah, this is kind of boring now, probably. Let's move on. Let's place down the last of these leaf blocks. The last of these leaf blocks. Said that a bit odd. Ashlop says, what computer do you use? Just a Windows computer. It has RAM in it. It has hard drives. Some of them are solid drives. Some of them are something else. What are they called? Regular hard drives? Mechanical hard drives? I think that's the one. No moving parts, peeps. No moving parts. Yeah, I've also got 2 graphics cards in there. They're different. It's a Frankenstein computer. Golden Mirror says, could have just brought some leaves. They're cheap. Yeah, we never checked the price, actually, did we? We could do that, though. We could check the price for sure. Look at that. Almost done. Yeah, let's check the price. I've never been in Scar's shop over here. I've always admired the tree from a distance and never thought... I mean, that's probably the last thing he intended, right? Only I could do this. Like, it's like, look at this beautiful, amazing tree. And now I'm going to walk past it. No, most people probably go, look at that tree, and then they go check it out. Not me, because I'm a derp. Okay, in we go. In we go. The cats are real. The cats are everywhere. What would you like? Landscape and design services and leaf processing. Leaf shop is upstairs. Amazing. Is this it? No, keep going. Are we in the leaf shop? There's lots of leaves. This is a long staircase. Oh, this looks like it. I saw an item frame. Hey, check it out. Right. 1 diamond for 4. That is a reasonable price. Yeah, that is a definite. Oh, 2 stacks. What? Oh, not so sure about that. Plus, I don't have my diamonds on me. And you can leave like this. Oh, geez, that kicked in late. Latency. Right. The next job that we're going to do is also in this area. Scottish Sniper says, hey X, if you started a new world and you could only build 1 redstone project, what would it be? It would be the all-in-one redstone farm. It would be the redstone project that does everything. I missed something else as well here. We're supposed to put in these things. Like, if we leave 2 blocks between each time, that'll probably be a good way to make it look relatively decent. 2 blocks. 2 blocks. High. Then over here we'll start there. And just got to eyeball it really. And don't feel that looks so great quite there, but we'll go with it for now. Coolio. Right, let's take a step back and have a look. Yeah, that works for me. That's alright. That is quite alright. Vicully says, Assumer, it's so much easier for you with an organised inventory. I'm jealous. Also, I know you'll mention Efo that you can't watch his videos because of that. And also, I am bad, but especially with normal chests instead of PVs. And also, I don't get how the heck you just keep mining those huge areas without instant mine. This message is long. I use instant mine a lot. I'm not sure to what you're referring about with not using instant mine, because I actually use instant mine a lot. Okay, I'm going to skip the one in that corner. I think we'll just have one there. Oh, also, look, they're too high. I actually think we'll keep... Oh, no, maybe 3 high would look really good. Let's give it a try. Yeah, when it comes to inventory management, I've got to keep mine like organised to an extent. And yes, you're right. I still watch Evo's videos. It don't stop me watching, but I watch and I'm like, man, how do you walk around? Like, he goes through a project with a full inventory. I think one of the factors is, if walking back and forth because you forget something annoys you, that's going to make you be organised. Which apparently it annoys me, but I still don't get very organised about it. I still walk back and forth a heck of a lot in this game. But it's a big deal, you know, because you can waste a lot of time if you walk about too much. Right, I think that... No, I think we'll put it there. I think we're done with that. Nice. I did forget about that. Sweet, yeah, it looks okay. Looks okay like that. Let's go chuck stuff in the chest. Cool, and let's keep some items here in our inventory. Those are for Tango later on. Sweet, we've got our ender pearls. Right, we're all good to do another project. We don't need our axe or our shovel for this one. And what we do need is lots of clay, lots of different clays actually. So let's grab some clays from these chests that we've left lying around. Red and yellow, it's all good. We want some more of that. And look at that, loads of the stuff in here. Cool, so what we need to do next is terraforming, and this is going to be a very difficult job actually. I'll tell you now. But if we follow this is where it starts, so like that. We need to keep the 2 high bit to keep the mobs off. So we'll be doing some of this, and then we're going to follow the sediment at the height that it appears is sort of the plan, I guess. So in order to make this thing look pretty realistic, I think we need to have some like bulky areas in places. And that'll do just fine, and then it can come out here. Right, but now I need to be able to place... Yeah, I'm going to have to place blocks underneath like that, which are a bit useless. Anyway, that's what we're doing right now. Efo can get off the ground like no one's business, says TM Pod. He can. I don't know how he does that. Like, I've sussed out that you need to look, I think it's slightly above the level, but I can never do it myself. I can never just seem to look that way and then go for it. The other thing is, though, he plays on single player a lot. And I always play on server, so you've always got that latency holding you back. So it's not a great place to practice, is it? What kind of tree do you like the most, says Neil Silai Folk. Good question. I don't know really. I'm gonna say the swamp trees, swamp apple. Yeah, swamp trees are really great. I don't know, because they're like a regular oak one, but they spawn with tons more leaves, and I don't know, they just look interesting because of that. Okay, right, we're gonna do just a little bit of this down the way and around the corner, just to sort of get started here. But this is what's going to come in the future. We're going to terraform this all the way down. Make a pillar instead of terraforming, says Villager in MC. I really like that idea now that you've said it. I think maybe what we'll do is we'll terraform some of it, and the rest we'll pillar up. So maybe what we're doing here, we'll curve around and inwards, and then there'll be an area that's pillared, so we can do the best of both. That sounds really cool. Nitino says, dude, I'm sorry that I talk so much. Dude, it's quite alright. The chat is there for talking. Don't worry about it. It's quite alright. Iskau would be very happy if he sees this, says McCawsome. Yeah, I think he's not been happy about how long it's taken us. But, I mean, you know what we do in this game. We think big, and it doesn't always work out, does it? Right, this next bit's going to be a little bit tricky, so it'll go just about. Can we squeeze that on the end of there? Yes, we can. Bam, like that. That's how we build. That's how we do it. Yeah, so somewhere around here is where it's just going to curl in. So we'll terraform outwards and downwards, and then we'll curl in here. I only wanted to do a little bit just to sort of get going. So the next one is where we have the sediment change colour, and it's going to go orange. So we will bring that orange out like so. And then we'll have a bit of bulge coming across again. And actually we'll bring that one in just there. That looks kind of silly. Yeah, there we go. Some bits though are a bit steep, so I think we need to transition from a bulge to a steep bit. So there's a bit of slope here, and then it will start to like stack up and have two at once, if that makes sense. Alright, there we go. So I think that'll do for now. I was going to do a lot more, but since we spent so much time on the first bit, I think actually we will take our time with that one there. What's the most painful injury you had, X, says dog giraffe, a dog giraffe. Good question. It's not really something on my mind. When I was a kid, I fell out of a tree and I broke my fall because I was going to land on my head with my wrist, and I fractured my wrist. We've almost hit 2,000 people watching, apparently, says Ice King. So thank you everyone for tuning in. Hope you're enjoying it. And of course, hit that follow button if you haven't done so already. Get notified when I go live. Anyway, oh, I think we had a new subscriber. I missed it. Zeb994 has subscribed to the channel. Thank you for subscribing. Do appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying the stream today. Florist Boss says SSD is solid state drive. I believe that's correct. Yep. And Das Noob says, where in the UK do you live? I live in the UK. That's all I'll be telling you. Herminator says, can you do a wither skeleton farm? There already is one on the server, so I might build one later on in the game, but depends on what I feel like doing. Let's have a look here. So we've done 2 of our 3 jobs. Well, we didn't really do the second one very well. We did a little bit of it. And now we're going to go. And yes, right. So one of the things I was going to do was the potion brewing area. But I don't think we'll have time to start rebuilding it. But anyway, I will show you what else we're doing in here. So, we're at the base. We've got a new neighbour. My new neighbour has prompted me to take care of my base a little bit more here. So, we've built this bit. We're going to be building another building there. And then I've had plans to build like a lighthouse and all sorts of other things down the bottom here. And what we need to do, in fact, we're going to walk down here because I want to build a path that goes out of my... Oh yeah, there's a spawner down here. I don't really need a zombie farm. I did have this weird idea of perhaps using it for aesthetics and having it so you walk through a hallway with like water... Never raided the chest. You have water streams with zombies going through them on either side. I thought that might be cool. Why not buy potions from Tectonic, says Ashloop. Oh, because I feel like brewing my own. I don't know. I think it's that place over there where I want to have a path and then a building here next to the Octavoid. That's what we're calling it, right? The Octavoid? Please remind me if I got that wrong. All of these little islands here, though, are mine, and on one of them I want to build a lighthouse, and I think it will be that one there. So we should also have a path that goes maybe underneath this landmass, which isn't going to have too much. Or was it here? Yeah, I think it might be this little bit, because it's a little bit higher. It's a little bit higher up, right? So maybe that bit. Okay, let's say it's there. Let's grab our ender pearls. Then we've got to think about how we get to this place, because it's going to need a path. And I think I might end up removing this because it's like right in my little area. We'll have a path that goes across here and goes to what will be a lighthouse on this spot. So it might need a bit of terraforming, but that's something we will do. So we'll put a path and then we'll connect it to our base, and we'll have another one over there is the idea. We've got a new subscriber. It's Erin the Elf. Thank you for subscribing to the channel. Do appreciate your support. I hope you're enjoying today's stream. Hanging out with us, having a good time. Kentor says, play games with Beef and Etho at Dangland. I mean, Beef and Etho are online right now. They're in a different country. I imagine they're probably sleeping. I don't think they want to be woken up. Oh, hi. Let's use this to get back up. Bam! Mobs can't do that. That's because they're dummies. They're not smart like us. Right. I should have got some Y. Oh, geez. I really should have got some Y value coordinates while I was down there. Silly me. Silly me. Oh, now there's Creeper. Creeper, get away. We don't like you. Okay, we want to come out somewhere around this site. So, we've got 71. Over on the other side, what is it? Booyah! And then over on this side, we're looking at... We'll go up by 164. Or maybe 2, actually. So, 71 and... Yeah, we'll put 64 for now. 71, 64. Oh, missed by like 1 block. 61. No, 71, 64. Jeez. I need to write this down quickly before I forget. 71, 64. Excellent. Right, those are the numbers that we need. Liam Rocks says, Creeper go boom. They do go boom, didn't they? IB Horror says, what was your inspiration for YouTube? In the beginning, it was other people's bad videos. No joke. I decided to make some because the ones I was watching weren't very good, and I thought I can do better than this. Anyway, let's check it out. So if we go down by 6 blocks, that'll be the height of the first one. You know, it's kind of hard to plan ahead a lot here. The idea was to have an open floor area and have lots of different things going on it. Now, over on this side, we will be opening this up, and we will be having a walkway around here that goes up to the refilling area. So the room itself is going to get a lot bigger in this direction, which is fine. There is actually another factor that I've just remembered. Does this go to where I want it to? I believe it might actually. Sort of goes near. I don't really want to mess with this too much. How can I not mess with it a lot? Yeah, that's what I expected to see. Yeah, I think if we pop up here... Ah, this looks promising. This looks like what I wanted to see. T reminder there from Mahassid Plays. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate that. Dogiraf says, what's the most funny way that someone pronounced your name? Shashwami. As Corrales would say. Shashwambam, Shashwami. Hilarious. That is a block that we cannot break. So do a little hop. Okay, so the other height that I'm thinking about is here, which is 63. Interesting. So 63 is probably going to be... Yeah, we're probably going to have a tunnel going between, or at least an open area between here and the other place, because that's at the same height. So this will be basically one other height of the floors on our base, and there'll be another one in the middle. It's quite hard to get a picture of it in your head. But we'll do some digging here and hopefully make sense of it. Ice King says, X, you should make an auto brewer as a tutorial on your channel. Oh, well, I've already made an auto brewer on my channel. I've made one that will, when you take potions out of it, I mean, guys, like, go check the tutorials playlist on my channel. If ever you're thinking, assume I should do a tutorial on this, I might have already done it. If you go to the tutorial playlist and you look up, what one is it? Well, just type Asuma Potion Tutorial. There's one that E's made that I did a tutorial on. And what it will do is it will fill up a chest with potions, but as soon as you take potions out of the chest it starts brewing more, but when the chest is full it just leaves it like that. So it's like an auto brewer based on demand, which is pretty cool. Now I've done this the silly way really. We're going to type 1920 and then we're going to type 1540 and we're going to move forward. Okay, so actually it's probably like 50, there we go. So we need those numbers as well. Some serious complicated stuff going on right here. Doing numbers and brain smarts in the mind. We got a resubscribe here from Ramuko for 8 months in a row saying tutorials. Do a tutorial on how to do a tutorial. Hey, that's what I might do for my my 5-year anniversary, is make a tutorial. I've been meaning to do that for a long time. A long time. Yeah, I think now's the time to probably do it. Little Rivers says, isn't it a bit strange to think that most of us probably know more about the personality and likes and political beliefs of this random British fella whose face we've never seen than we know about people we go to work with, to school and see every day? Just a random thought. Yeah, it's not particularly strange. Like, if you think about it, it explains itself. Like, you know, you sit and you watch my videos and you tune into the live streams, you ask questions. Like, you're going to learn something about someone if you do that. Alright, so we got to go in this direction a fair amount of blocks as well. Actually kind of looks like it's like diagonal, which is fine by me. We've got torches, that's good. So again, if it's not clear what we're doing, I'm sort of thinking ahead and starting to dig out tunnels and plan where our base is going to expand to, you know. Cutplex says, hey X, do you think that Mojang would introduce dynamic lighting to the vanilla game? Will it be possible to get the effect of actual light level, not just what a player sees? No, they won't. It's like they've said they're never going to put Optifine into the game, which I think is silly in a way. I don't know. It's a little bit more complicated than it sounds. You can't just take Optifine and put it in, because Optifine is someone else's property. Basically, it's what someone else has created. Let's have a look at those numbers again. Right, we've got another 20 blocks to go in that direction, but actually we're very close. Okay, so no, we've got to dig in this way really. Didn't realise we were so close. Kind of makes sense if you think about it. My base is... oh, okay. So there's stuff going on down here. Right, don't be some of my redstone-y contraptions, please. That would be bad. Right, where are we? This is... yeah, okay, that kind of makes sense. Okay, that makes a lot of sense, actually. So we need to scale back what we're doing here. Let's... yep, cover that up. We need to go around that. That makes a lot of sense where we were there. And we'll put this here and go that way. Python opened the door of Ren and X, says CPT, but I don't know quite what that means. Mindigus says, what do you think about the new Cow to Chusters track? I think NFKRZ kind of ruined it. You'll have to tweet me to that. Tweet me? Yeah, you'll have to tweet me to that, because I don't know where he posts his music, to be fair. I mean, I got the new classic, but that's because Needle Drop sort of promoted that, if that makes sense. Blue Def says, X, check your post box. I think I did. We got a thing from Cleo, or was it false a while ago? I can't remember. Anyway, now let's dig to the right and check where we are. Oh, actually, I got my coordinates for that. We're about 4 blocks off. There you go. So go a little bit further this way, and then we'll dig out. And we should find ourselves... oh, sand be dropping. That's actually a good sign. Yep, look at that. Cool. So we come out a little bit lower. Excellent. Oh! Cheese it! Cheese it! Oh my goodness me. That was scary. That was very scary. Cool. So this is the area where we can build stuff down here at this height. But this floor will be level with what we're doing in that other place. That's sort of the point. It looks like a cave starts here. A cave that I have not noticed before. Oh, I have, but the water washed out the torches. Yep. That all makes sense now. Coolio, coolio. Let's go this way and get back to business. X, do you study? Says BJ Vahanderhool, which I butcher every time. I don't study anything in particular, but I feel like I absorb information when I watch educational videos or read about stuff, you know? That kind of thing. Watched your old pumpkin melon farm video. Wow, you sounded so bored. That's a great tutorial. That's one of my favourites. Like, out of all the things you do in Minecraft, every now and then you do something and people really respond well to it. And that was one of those where people just went, you know, this is a really great design. I was like, oh, like the feedback was really like humbling, I guess, for that design. Anyway, so we figured out where this floor is, and the next one was at 71, and now we want to do some stuff in our head. I'm so great at talking, aren't I? Stuff in our head. Oh, we need to do numbers. What do you think you will do next? Says Nitros. That could be a big question or a question about this stream. I'm not sure. Right, so there's 7 blocks below. It feels like there's room for both of these here. So I don't know where this thing is going to go, but we sort of know where our entrance is. So maybe we need to work backwards here. But anyway, let's think about this. So, actually, I've got a feeling this is going to disappear quickly because 64 isn't too far below. Geez, I don't know. I don't know how it's going to work out. I think we need to dig like a section. Let's do that alongside this thing because and we got haste here. That's amazing. That's very helpful. If we do it alongside this, we get a bit more of a picture of where it is in comparison to other stuff, which probably doesn't make too much sense, really. Okay, and we'll make it a staircase, apparently. A staircase down and around to here. There we go. Right, so what height are we at now? We're at 68, so we've got to go a few blocks further down to meet up with the other one. And I think I broke something here. I didn't want to. Cool. See a reminder in chat from Eclipse Gaming. Thank you. Appreciate that. Glenn Vermeer says, what's the Mbps in the top right screen for? That's megabits per second. That's basically the amount of data I'm uploading for you to watch the stream with. I'm going to get rid of it. I don't think it really serves much of a purpose. But what we will do is put a how long have we been up for up there. Right, so 64. This is now the height of where we were before, I believe. So what we're going to do is find that other tunnel, and it won't be too far from here. Aha, there it is. Oh, it's actually one lower. Okay, so we'll dig all of this away as well. And then somewhere in the middle there, we're going to have like a floor and a ceiling is what we're going to sort of mark out. So now we'll have 3 layers of our base, if that makes sense. Right. Okay. So the height of this room is pretty big. It is floor, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, and then 8, you could sort of say 9. So let's say it's 8 blocks tall. The ceiling of our next floor can be here. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. And it doesn't leave much room for the next one. So that's 8, which means 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Actually, it's pretty close, isn't it? I think what we'll do though, yeah, we'll go with it. We'll go with it right here because we can always lower that down a little bit. So this is the floor of our next room, and then the ceiling would be somewhere around here. So what we're now going to do is dig out a big chunk of that, so it's like visible to us, and then that means we can sort of stick to the plan. Cat, you're going down. Going down there, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. So the purpose of digging out this big space is so we can visually see where our next floors are going to be, and then it helps us build in this area when we know what's going on. Because we're going to have like a multi-tiered base down here with lots of farms, stuff like that. And another cool thing is that we've set some parameters for height in here, which means when we build farms, like limitations can mean fun. That will sound really strange, but when you're playing with redstone, like redstone is a challenge, and when people have already done a lot of stuff, if you can say, all right, we're going to build, you know, we're going to build a cactus farm. This has been done time and time again, but what we're going to do is build it in this small space. Then all of a sudden, you give yourself a new challenge, and it becomes quite interesting. That's the way I look at it. Deviant Gaming says half a chat has no clue what is going on, including myself. Lol. Really? No one's getting it? Oh man, I thought I'd like explained it really well. What we're doing here, we're thinking ahead about our base and the projects that are going in it, and so I'm clearing out some space to sort of tell me, hey, this is where your next floor is going to be, and over there is where that thing's going to be, and now we've got ghost blocks. Let's reconnect. Oh, I just realised what song this is. I love this one. This is a cover. Right. Are we not done here yet? X, will you play Planet Coaster, says Harvey Rice. No, probably. I don't know. I played that game when they first released it. Again, a game that suffers from releasing itself early. You get a feel for it, it's incomplete, and then you just sort of lose interest in it. That's how I feel, really. So very unlikely you'll see me playing that game, I guess. I don't know, I'll look into it. The other thing is that if I'm going to play another game at the moment, I really kind of need something that isn't a grind, like Minecraft is, because when you make videos and, you know, time management and all of that, it's a big deal. So you want to play a game that's time friendly, so to speak, especially when you play one that isn't, like Minecraft. Minecraft is time stealing. That is what's going on. When you play Minecraft, it is stealing time from you. Sindria says, "Hi X, is it possible to get more female hermits? I love all of the members, but it's a bit of a male world." It is really. And you could look at that and bring up an issue of equality, but the reality is, like, no one in our group would ever dismiss someone for being female. Like, that's not how we think. But it's, you know, Minecraft and YouTube is male dominated in the gaming scene, so it kind of just happens to be that there are less, you know, females about. Right, so we need to what did I just press? Did I just press F? I made the torch do something. We need to pop back this way, and we need to, what did I type before? Oh, did I clear my chat? When did I do that? I don't remember. Oh no, we relogged. That's what we did. Jeez, get it together, man. No. Right, let's type this thing down. We're going to go -1353 and -1558. And then we're going to dig to that from 71, and then we will be done. Yes. Anyway, so going back to the point about, like, females on Hermitcraft, like, what we definitely wouldn't do is go, oh, we must recruit someone who's female, because that's positive discrimination. That's sort of like, that happens a lot in society. I believe it's the incorrect way to address a genuine issue, because then let's say there's, you know, 2 people that we could recruit, and we decide that we have to recruit the one person because they're female. You know, it might just be that the other person was the one we actually wanted to join, right? You know, so, like, it would be unfair, is the way I look at it. Right, that's actually at 70. That means it's 1 block lower, but it doesn't matter, does it? Let's go over to those coordinates. And we've got a little bit of instant mine to get us through, and apparently I've got a tunnel thing here. I know what that tunnel is. It's not lit up. I know which one it is. Apparently I just did a derp again. Oh yeah, I did, didn't I? Are you going to play Roblox, says D-Darky? No, probably not. Right. Okay, so let's have a look. So we've got 3 more blocks to go in one direction, which is this one here. So we're kind of there now. And then we go in this direction, I believe. And that'll be our second tunnel. And that means we know where we're going with all of the stuff, which is really cool. Mikanova says derps out for Harambe. Oh god. I sort of know what you're referring to there. Right, how far have we got to go with this thing? Seriously. Do you play Call of Duty, says Mustafa? No, I do not like murder simulators. Then again, I don't mind murdering demons in Doom. That's a different ball game, you know. Excellent, there's our tunnel. Amazing. I think we came out... Oh yeah, 1 block lower, that's correct. Sweet, so now it should make sense, right? We're building 1 floor of our base. The 2nd floor will have a path over in that direction to the lighthouse. The 3rd floor down here will have a path to the other place. And I have to go now. I really need to go. I pushed my time for streaming today. I want to say a massive thank you to everyone for tuning in, to all of you who... actually, I tell you what, I'm going to end it with another little bit of promotion for XVS. If you want to play on a wonderful community, come to play.asumavoid.com. I will be standing here for a moment. Let me type that on the screen for you. We're probably... No, I don't have time to organise a raid. We're not going to do a raid. Right, I'm trying to end my stream. Let's do this already. Thank you to everyone for hanging out and chatting with me today. Thank you to everyone who resubscribed and subscribed, who donated. And to all of you who just watched. Appreciate you all. Hope you enjoyed it. This video will be uploaded to the second channel. The second one, that's right. And I'll see you all on Tuesday with the next stream. Anyway, that's it from me. Bye-bye.